All right, you good? All right, we back. Episode 206 of the No Hangover podcast. Before anything, make sure you like, subscribe, follow, comment, rate across all platforms: YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Instagram, all of them at No Hangover. TikTok, we got that. Haven't really been posting on there lately, but we'll get back to it. And we got another guest today, rapper, community man.
Yes, sir.
Saw you a little bit of an athlete too.
Yeah.
Longway in the house. What's good, brother?
I appreciate
What's
that,
good?
man. What the play is, man? What's going on,
Not
man?
much,
I'm
brother,
live
not
in the
much.
building, man. I'm live, man. What's up, man?
How you doing, man?
Chilling, man. You know, another day, another dollar, man.
Yeah,
you know
I
how it
feel
go.
that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we'll just get straight into it.
Let's do it.
Honestly, the first thing that stuck out to me,
Mm-hmm.
EA Longway. Me and you share initials with the EA. How'd you get that name? What made you come up with that?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. My people gave it to me. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, my people gave me that name, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, my brother.
Word,
Yeah. People be wanting to be like deeper, man. You know,
Hey, it be like that sometimes.
Deep, man. I did research on it. I can do a Google on your ass, but I ain't gonna.
Shit, nah. It be like that sometimes. Sometimes it's just simple shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you're from Orlando, local artist. It seems like you've been going on a little bit of a promotional run lately.
Yeah, man. I call it a generational run, man. I ain't slowing down. So it's a generational run for sure. Yeah.
Hey, what's been your favorite part of it? I seen that you doing other podcasts. You're on the radio. I saw you're on a TV show, like a little game show thing. Like kind of going to that a little bit. How's that been going for you?
I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, that's been crazy, man. Like, shit, coming from where I come from, I never would have thought, like dreams actually do come true. Put grind. That's part of the game. I had to learn. You really had to grind for it though. But it's been crazy, man. I really been doing things other people aren't able to do. You feel me? Scared to do. But it's been a blessing, man. Like I don't take it for granted, man. That's why I'm still going. You see, I'm still here, so I don't take it for granted. But it's been a blessing though for sure. Yeah.
How long you been rapping for?
Consistently like 5 years. 5 years. But I always been doing music though. Like I've been doing it like since like 14, 13. So
I bet.
Yeah.
How old are you now?
27.
Oh, so yeah, you've been putting your work in.
Yeah, I've been in the game, man. I'm almost
a seasoned vet in the game right now.
Almost.
Is there anything like specifically that got you into music or rapping or anything, or was it just something that was just kind of around? It's popular music now, so it just kind of like just kind of fell into your lap and you started doing it, or?
I mean, I just always felt like I was musically in tune, man. So like it was there. You feel me? So. I always been. When growing up, I thought I was a singer. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I thought I was like, I ain't gonna lie, man. I mean,
it shows in some of your music, though. I see you trying to put the vocals out
like
there.
If you ask my dog, they'll tell you I can sing, but man, shit. Now that I'm older, hell nah, man. Fuck, auto-tune save me, bro.
Shit. You got to use the tools around you, dog. Yeah, I mean, I kind of noticed that you do be spinning there, but you got some melodic,
Yeah, people
feel to you. And
people
shit
like people been like pointed out to me like you have to like anybody just can't jump on and use autotune anyway. You feel me? So like you have to have like a tone, like a key, like you know what I'm saying, have to come naturally. You feel me? So
I mean that's like you can't just use a hammer for anything.
You gotta
you got to use the tools how they're meant to, and you got to be able to know how to use those tools as well. So you want some?
Yeah, I mean you pull me up, brother. Pull me up. Appreciate it, man. All right, we good.
Damn, you weren't playing.
Nah, probably might be too much. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Shit. But so you've been in Orlando your whole life. You never moved out of the state or nothing like that?
Yeah, man. I stayed in Minnesota for a while, man. Shout out to my Minnesota fan. Yeah, I was in Minnesota for a little bit.
What took you out there?
College, dog. Yeah.
Oh, word?
Yeah, college, man. Went to a little school out there, man.
You went for sports or you went for what sports you played? Oh,
football. Yeah. I wish I would have said basketball, nigga. 5'7", yeah.
Shit, no, I feel like I play football too. So I went to school for a little bit in Virginia, but
man, what position you played?
I played everywhere, dog. I played mainly.
He lying.
Mostly I played linebacker, but by my senior year, I would play DN, outside linebacker, safety, running back. I had some schemes at tight end. Yeah. Hey, listen, it might be deceiving, but I was an athlete. Maybe not my old age anymore, but
I'm dead gone. Shit, I'm barely hanging on.
I was a little bit of a baller, you know. Is there anything like as far as like from sports to music, anything that kind of correlates that you kind of took from that to help you propel you in your music career?
Yeah, man. Even the sports, I felt like I was an underdog. You feel me? So everything that I use, you feel me? Like okay, like even the sports, like. You know, it's like I'm 5'7", you know what I'm saying? A little chubby dude. Like I wasn't supposed to be a starter, you feel me? Like I actually was decent, you feel me? I was fine, you feel me? I was fine.
Hey, go ahead, talk
you feel me? But like, you know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't supposed to do the things that I was able to do, you feel me? So like, you know, I used that grit, you know what I'm saying? All that grit, determination, and I used that and I translated it into the music world. Like, you feel me? Like I feel like I'm the best, you ask me, you feel me? Like shit, you know, but yeah, like it definitely like helped me, you know, to stay motivated, to keep going, you know what I'm saying? Like just grind, you know, like even in them off days, I'm in the weight room and I'm in the booth, you feel me? So
Hey, for sure. What position did you play?
Running back. I ain't gonna lie, man. We're gonna surprise a lot of people. I did play slot sometimes too.
Oh shit.
I played fucking slot sometimes.
So you got some fucking quick feet, huh?
Yeah, they call me sweet feet out there.
Shit. Damn. All right. So how'd you feel like that move to Minnesota kind of I mean, you felt like it helped you grow. For me, at least, like I said, I went to Virginia for a little bit, and then I lived in Pennsylvania for a year. I feel like those times moving out of state, kind of being away from my family, having to make my own friends, all that other stuff, really helped me kind of find myself. And kind of helped me figure out, you know, my strengths and weaknesses. I don't know if it was the same for
I ain't lie, man. That move, even just like, you know, that's my first time on the plane. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even what I'm doing now, it's just like, it's always now or never, you feel me? So like it turned me into a man, I ain't gonna lie, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to really like grow up, you feel me? Like I had to really like, you know what I'm saying? Like learn this, like not depend on Dukes and them, you feel me? Like I had to really like, you know what I'm saying? Figure out who am I, you feel me? So, you know, that definitely like,
During like when you were up there, was it just strictly sports, or did you kind of find you know kind of the music stuff too, or was
hell nah, man? I mean, around that time it was I wasn't trapping up that bit, but I was, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, doing my little 1-2 at that bit. So you know,
hey, doing what you gotta do.
Yeah.
So it was just strictly sports, school, and fucking making money.
Yeah, cause I was in Thief River, man. So it was. I want to say, it was in the middle of nowhere, man. You feel me? Like it wasn't shit to do out there, bitch. We went out the city. You feel me? But like,
what was the closest city to you? Like big city, I guess. I guess Minnesota don't really have too many big cities.
North Dakota or South Dakota? I think South Dakota. North Dakota.
Oh, bet.
Yeah. North Dakota. Yeah. Was the closest.
Damn, because there still ain't shit out there.
At the fuck off, boy.
Ain't shit.
Man, I got home so damn fast, dog. I ain't lying. Hell,
how long did you stay up there for?
Close to a year.
Oh, bet. Yeah. You beat me because I was only in Virginia for 6 months. I did a semester. I'm like, nah, this shit ain't for
that
me.
Hell no.
Hey, listen, and I appreciate
ain't nothing like home, boy.
I appreciate it. It was a good time, like I said, but it definitely was a big.
Ain't nothing like home. Fuck it. Ain't nothing like home.
Hey, and I respect that because I feel like a lot of people will try and shit on where they're from, or there ain't shit to do, or there ain't nothing there. Like for me, like moving away gave me more appreciation for where I'm from.
They did though. That's what I got. I'm like, there ain't nothing like Orlando, boy. You. Orlando technically is one of the biggest cities out there too, you feel me? So
it's growing,
and that's a blessing to be from Orlando, you feel me? So you know, but like I definitely appreciated Orlando way more. So when folks be like, "Oh, it ain't nothing to do with Orlando," no, you ain't got nothing to do with Orlando, motherfucker.
Facts.
You ain't got no motion, cause boy, take your ass in Minnesota, go to Virginia, motherfucker, cause boy, ain't nothing out that bit, boy.
I was about to say you ain't been out the fucking state then.
Yeah, you in one of the biggest cities in the world, not in the world. You feel me? So like. What else more do you want for real?
There's plenty of shit, especially like I said, they're starting to put a lot of money into renovating stuff, fucking upgrading shit. You know, the suburbs around Orlando, they're putting money into it and all that shit. There's a lot of fucking, new money coming in. You know, people, it's kind of like Because it's one of the fastest growing cities right now. So you can go to New York, LA, Chicago, all these big cities, but those places are already established. Exactly. It's kind of like a new frontier a little bit.
Yeah.
So you got a lot.
That's why you got to grind hard now. You feel me? Take advantage while you can, because don't let no outsiders come in. You feel me?
Facts.
So that's what I'm telling you.
I
bro.
mean,
It
seems like me and you are both trying to take advantage of that right now. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, but let's see. Damn, I had something in my head and I forgot that shit. Oh, that's what I was saying. Cause living in especially when I moved up to Pennsylvania, like when I would go out or meet new people and I would tell them I'm from Orlando, they would look at me like I was from like a different fucking country, a different planet.
You an alien like that,
right? It's like, nah, I'm on this. I'm literally in the same country as you. For real. Nah, and that shit definitely kind of, like I said, little things like that definitely made me realize and like kind of have a better appreciation of where I'm from and like just like, hey, listen, you got it. There's not too many cities in the country that you can get it where you're from and be successful and in whatever sense you're saying, whether it's financially.
One of the biggest city in the world. One of the biggest city in the world.
Yeah.
You feel me? So if you can't move it, you can't maneuver here. Like you know what I'm saying?
You
fried. You know what I'm saying? So take advantage of what
Facts.
Because what's up is up. You feel me?
Yeah, and I mean, coming back a little bit, it seems like you've been taking advantage of it. I see you've been working with some bigger artists and things like that, putting out new music recently. How's that, how's seeing the steps that you've been taking kind of, I guess inspired you or like you motivated you to keep on going now that you're kind of rubbing elbows with people that are, bigger in the game and actually have a name for themselves like that?
I mean, like it kind of like made me like I don't have regrets, but it kind of made me wish I would have worked a little harder last year because I would have been probably a little further now. But like, like I've been working nonstop. You feel me? And I know I had to. You feel me? Like it's all around me, bro. Like it's hard not to. You feel me? Like even if I wanted to chill, I couldn't. You feel me? Like even with the little shit I did, like you know what I'm saying yesterday with like. You gonna do it and now or never, you feel me? Like
Facts,
you ain't doing nothing else, you feel me? So you might as well make a name for yourself. So.
Yeah. And I feel like things like that too, it makes you realize how much closer you are to that type of stuff than you believe.
Yeah, man, it's right there, it's right around the corner. Literally, and that was like literally right around the corner. Be like, damn, like you keep working, boy. You never know what the fuck.
I mean, how did that come about? How'd you end up getting that shoot with Love Tyler?
Shout out to
because he's coming up too. I mean, he's one of the bigger Florida artists right now, but he's coming up. So I mean, that's definitely a good connect for you for sure.
Yeah, man. My dog, his Instagram handle is it's Josiah or it's _Josiah. But yeah, he plugged me in, man. He tried to plug me in on the Boss Man D-Lo one, man. But
oh shit, he's another one that's pretty hot.
Yeah, you feel me? That'd have been a good look too.
Yeah.
I think bro just had I think I had an interview or some shit going on night, man. But
conflicting schedules. Yeah. How often do you feel like that comes up as like an issue where you're trying to schedule with somebody, trying to get on a shoot with somebody or something like that, and it's just timing of things like this? Is that something that comes up a lot?
Nah, not really, though. Not to be honest, nah, man. Nah, I'm shit. I be like I do my own booking in a way. You feel me? So like shit, if I book it, like I'm grown enough to like make sure my calendar clear. You feel me? So it don't really happen though.
Yeah, I just feel like because I mean, the few artists that I've interviewed and had on the podcast, luckily most of them are pretty on time. But it seems like it's kind of like an issue in the rap game that people kind of not showing up, kind of doing being on their own time and not really being as professional as I guess as I mean, it's a business at the end of the day. I ain't
lying, man, which is crazy, man, because I work with a few big artists like you said before, you feel me? They never really was late. You feel me? Which is crazy as fuck, man. I guess it's just the Florida thing, man. Yeah. About that bread, you feel me? Or some point, we done. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, which is crazy, man, because like big artists usually are fucking late, man.
Right, and there's a couple people that I've talked to that kind of said the same thing.
I worked with Solo Lucci. Before, but I think he was late, man. I can't remember. I was doing something. I was like, damn, big artists really be fucking late,
I mean,
I'm not talking about 25. They be like 2-3 hours late.
God damn. Yeah, at that point, it's just like, all right, I'll be there when I be there. It's kind of like, damn, dog. Like, I feel you, but I still got shit to do too. Yeah, for me at least, like, time is the most valuable thing that people have. So, like, I'm gonna respect it, and if I'm late, I'll at least be like, hey, like, I'm gonna be a couple minutes late. I'm gonna be like a little bit late or something like that.
I'm gonna send a little loud song. Damn. Fuck, yeah.
Nah, but Yeah, like I said, that's something that a few other people that I've talked to kind of mentioned, like just kind of it is, even though it's music and it's entertainment and stuff like that. At a certain point, it's still business. It's still you gotta be professional at some level.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I saw you do work in the community. You be doing food drives, things like that. Is that something that something you're taking pride in, and something that you're looking forward to, or like what's that?
Yeah. Shout out to my dog Chapman, man. I'm with the NWO Foundation, man, nonprofit organization. Which we looking to giving back to the homeless, feeding the homeless, stuff like that, things of that nature, man. So, but like just how I grew up, man. Like I'm the type of dude, man. I get a shirt off my back till you need it, man. So like I can't never really just see somebody going in need and knowing I got it. You feel me? So yeah, I'm not cut like that just to turn a blind eye to a person in need, man. So that's really just in my heart, man. It could just be me. I'm you know what I'm saying. I'm a rock out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't do it for validation and nothing like that. You feel me? Like so.
Hey, but I mean, I feel like that's something else too that I feel like especially in rap, especially it's you see a lot of people talking about I got this, I got that, but you don't really see a lot of people giving back like that. And you don't really see a lot of people fucking standing on what they're really saying.
Yeah, and then it'll look forced now if they do it. You feel me? Because you're doing it from the jump. You feel me?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't God, so I ain't. You know what I'm saying? I can't make that decision.
Hey, for real.
Like.
Hey, but like you say, I mean, you're making a decision for yourself, and that shit. Even if it's not for anything else than the fact that I want to give back and I want to do something for the community. I mean,
yeah, man, that's what I want to be remembered for, man. In the long run, man. Someone who actually gave back to the community. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who cared. I want no a-hole to the people. Like, I actually interact with my fans. You know what I'm saying? The fans that I do have. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm genuine with it. You feel me? And that's why. You know what I'm saying? Doors open up for people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the wicked don't prosper, bro. So.
Hey, facts. I mean, they might in the short term, but that shit'll come back to you eventually. Yeah. That shit'll come back to you eventually. Mm-hmm. I mean, speaking of your fans, how you say you interact with them, you going out doing shows, is that, how is that, when you're interacting online and social media as opposed to meeting people in person and people coming up to you saying, oh man, I fuck with your music, this, that, whatever. Like,
it depends on the vibe. I ain't really performed in a while. I don't think I performed in a while. I might perform at this My City Sleep event, man, but I don't know, man. I ain't really performed in a while. Yeah, I really been doing like more so groundwork. You know what I'm saying? Like letting people really like get to know me for real. Coming up when I was starting, like I was doing shows back to back. So I felt like I was missing like this part of the music game. You know what I'm saying? Doing skits, scenes. You know what I'm saying? Really just showing like who I am. As a person, as an artist, as opposed to just making music and doing shows. I feel like you really don't get nowhere with that. You feel me? Like in today's game, you know what I'm saying? That the internet it is the platform. You feel me? So,
for sure.
You gotta use that bit, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm learning now, to really like use it, you know what I'm saying? Make little cut scenes, do that, but you know what I'm saying? And that's worked out more in my favor, I'll look up and check my streams. I done did 120K in a month. Yeah, I be like, what the fuck? Like I ain't but that just come from really just TikTok, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So
that was kind of good segue into my next question. Do you feel like one is more important than the other, or do you kind of feel like it's you got to have a good balance of both?
I mean, of course you got to have a good balance of both, but right now and how the society is, you got to play more so into like I was just what I'm saying, talking about getting people to know you. You know what I'm saying, doing skits, shit like that. You feel me? Yeah, really like promoting yourself as a person, because people can only listen to the music for so long, but if you ain't who you say you are in them songs, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can only live for so long. So
I mean, which is interesting that you say that, because I feel like early rap, 90s, early 2000s, it was a lot more, you better be about what you're saying, or people are gonna find out and you're really gonna start losing cred. But I feel like as it kind of evolved and shit like that, you kind of started seeing, people kind of, play, have a little gimmick, have a little stick, kind of have a facade, put on a front for what their entertainment is, but really they're not living that shit. Like, I mean, you hear a lot of people, even a lot of big artists say like, nah, that's just what I rap. I don't really live that shit. It's just,
that shit piss me off, bro. Cause I be like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Granted, you feel me? Like, I do pop music, rock music. Yeah. I do that cause I chose to. Like, I wanted to like live a different lifestyle. Yeah. I ain't want to fit that narrative no more. You feel me? But like, that shit really do piss me off though, man. Like, people really like lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, putting on a fake image. But I'm not hating the other part of the game where you feel me? You like making money off it. You know what I'm saying? You making a living off it.
Yeah, I mean, you got to feed your family and shit.
Like, we watch movies and shit like that, but, you know, when you making music, you actually influencing people. Like, decide that like music. It's hard to explain, man, but music, like, it's a daily factor that, you know what I'm saying? Every day we wake up and we humming. We need a tune, you feel me? So, like, you're influencing people when you putting them false ass narratives and shit like that. Like,
well, fucking the one that comes to mind, you know, off the top of the head is with Juice WRLD, and he looked up the Future a lot, and Future comes out and says, you know, I'm not really, you know, I do some of the shit that I do, but I'm not really, you know, living that life like that. But then you get a guy like Juice WRLD that he's a good talent. He comes up, this, that, whatever, you know, doing all these drugs and shit, and it comes back and bites him in the ass, unfortunately, RIP. But like, you know, like you said, you know, I feel like, for me at least, like, I understand music at this point is more of just like, it is more like acting and more like movies than I believed when I was a little kid. But there's still people that will take what you're putting on beats and take it for fucking that's law and shit,
and do the real life shit.
And then they don't know what the consequences are of that shit until it's too late. And you know, that's something that, you know, for me at least, that kind of came with age, and it's like, all right, like I fuck with this person, but like I fuck with their music. I have no idea who they are as a person, so like, you know, whatever, that shit don't really matter to me unless they're doing some fucking crazy fucking outlandish shit. But
they are doing crazy outlandish shit. You be like, damn, like, you see.
I mean, there is that side of it too. If they're actually fucking rapping about and living that shit for real, and it is some crazy shit, it's like, ah, damn, like I fuck with it. You know, you respect it a little bit, but it's like, woof, like. Really like I don't fuck with what you're doing, but like, hey, at least you're standing on your word.
Like when you know it's genuine, you live forever. Look at Paul.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Look at Juice. He's still dropping shit. You feel me? But,
fucking yeah, and that, I mean, how you feel about that? Because I mean, it's been happening a lot. Obviously, with Pop, they dropped the album after he passed away. Fucking Mac Miller, Juice WRLD. You know, a lot of rappers, they'll start, you know. You know, when they pass away, their estate or whoever's taking care of their music will start putting out, you know, posthumous albums, which I understand to an extent, because it's like, you know, they still got family to feed. You know, if you can live off my music and shit like that after I'm gone, then, you know, I'm all for it. But it part of it does kind of feel like it's kind of like a money grab too. You know what I mean? Like, it does kind
of, because if you're gonna drop, like, okay, let's talk about you. If you're gonna drop, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna drop, you feel me? Like, after he died, you know, he is dead, but you know what I'm saying? At least make sure it's what the fans want. You feel me? You just putting out whatever at this fucking point.
Well, that's what I kind of felt like with Pop, that, you know, there was a lot of artists that he hadn't even worked with, didn't even put songs out with, but when he passed away, there was people hopping on his tracks and shit like that and getting features. You can't be mad
at that though. You feel me? Like,
I mean, I don't.
As long as it's feeding his family, I ain't mad. You feel me? But if it's going to the labels like that, then that's fine.
And that's kind of where, it's like, you don't really know. You know, they might be putting out numbers and shit like that.
I'm not complaining, so I guess it's feeding them for real though. So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if they're not, they're probably getting compensated to some extent. So I mean, but
I ain't mad at that. Then you feel me? I wouldn't be mad at that shit. Everybody, as long as everybody eat, you feel me?
Yeah. I mean, speaking of like bigger artists, you know, is there any like artists in particular that kind of you draw inspiration from, or is it, you know, any type of genre of music? I know you said, you know, you like the rock stuff, you like to incorporate pop stuff, and you got a little bit more of a melodic tune to you with certain songs. Is there, you know, like I said, certain genres or certain artists that, you know, you drew inspiration from, or?
Yeah, Juice was really like the main one. Future and like no cap, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, them three for sure. Kanye, yeah.
Kanye, man. Hey, what's your favorite Kanye album?
It's a lot, man. Probably that Graduation one.
Hey.
Yeah.
The original shit right there. That's the first album I ever bought, man. That's my favorite. That shit dope as fuck. Probably not his best, but it is my favorite. It is my favorite. That probably might be his best. Man, I thought that for a while just because I had a little bias to it, but then I went back and listened to My Dark, Beautiful, Twisted Fantasy and Yeezus. Man.
I don't know, man. That's tough, man, because he
that's what I'm saying. Like it's splitting hairs. It's splitting hairs because all of it's good. He don't put out bad albums. Even his most recent albums that they don't really get as much run. They're still the production is always gonna be fucking. When you
go back to this song, you be like, this motherfucker really made a masterpiece.
Yeah,
man, like
he was made. I mean, shit. From the jump, he's been making masterpieces. He was just able to fucking one up himself, so many times, which is wild. And I know he'd be saying a lot of crazy shit and stuff like that. And this is one of our biggest fucking reels that I said Michael Jackson, Kanye West is the greatest artist of all time. Man, I got so much shit for that. It was wild. But I think if you look at it from like all things considered, if you look his production, he's the one that's, has a hand in a lot of his production, a lot of his music, bringing people in, how things are going to sound, all that shit. Plus, he doesn't write all his shit, but when he does write, it's fucking solid. And then when he takes somebody that somebody wrote for him, he fucking delivers that shit fucking flawlessly. So,
and to add on what you're saying to like how he continued on and he went like the route of a label of a big distribution company, like he is his own, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He is his own.
He's his own thing. Yeah, he's his own brand.
Like, and I kind of feel like besides Jay, but I feel like Kanye was the first one to like actually do it, and like really make it headliner. Not that's kind of crazy comparing it to Jay, but
they came up together. I mean, Jay-Z probably, he brought up Kanye a little bit more, but the heights that Kanye reached, they're on.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, you can't deny that shit. And he did it by himself. Talking his shit. And it's like, you got to respect that. You feel me?
Facts. You might not like what he's saying, but, most of the things that he said he was going to do, he did. To an extreme level with the music, with the fashion, with even with the fucking politics and shit. Motherfucker was fucking trying to run for president and shit. Like that was crazy too.
Definitely in my top 5.
Yeah. Nah, he's my favorite. I think even favorites aside, I think he's the greatest. Like I said, all things considered, just the involvement that he has in his own music, the influence that he has on so many other different artists too, not just rap, but in pop, the features that run from like 2007 to like 2013 where he was just features dropping albums. I'll make this album for you and shit like that. Like and that's just like a small little section of that shit. Like that's like a fraction of his whole catalog and shit like that.
But I got to disagree with you. I don't think he's the greatest ever though, but he wanted to
who's yours if you had to pick? Because that's the great thing about it. It's like it's music, so it's so objective. Like there's really no wrong answer.
I'm gonna go three-way tie. I'm gonna go Pac, Juice, and Drake. You feel me? Yeah, I'm gonna go Pac, Juice, and Drake. You feel me?
Drake?
Yeah.
How you feel about this beef that's been going on?
Kid just whooped his ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But Drake's still a GOAT, but this is the first time he actually like took a real loss. Like a legit fucking loss.
Yeah, I mean, in the sense of like, because I agree. I feel like
he took a loss. I ain't lie, bro.
Yeah, in the music sense, in the actual, if you're just looking at the songs, Drake lost. I think there's been a little foul play because for me personally, I don't know how closely you followed it, but Drake had that AI with Tupac and Snoop Dogg. He had a song that he dropped and that was a diss. Like he was speaking as Tupac and Snoop Dogg talking to Kendrick.
Didn't he say he got like the approval or something like that?
That's what I thought, but he got sued. Apparently the Tupac estate sued him and he had to remove the song. But to me, I thought that was a good song. Not only just because of obviously Drake, I feel like people don't give him enough credit as far as like his writing and like his actual like he can rap and he can write and shit like that. But like, listen, whether it was AR or not, that was Snoop Dogg's best verse that he's ever dropped. I love Snoop Dogg. I think he's great, all this shit, but he's not rapping like that. He gave Snoop Dogg his best verse and that shit was just AI.
I don't know about that.
And like the psychological part of it, because it's like he's he's putting on that like I'm talking for you from the Tupac and Snoop Dogg perspective, like two goats from the West Coast.
That's a crazy take, man, because OG Snoop got some fire shit.
Yeah,
man. He got some fire shit.
Hey, listen, and he's an all time great. He's to me he's a top 20 all time, no doubt. You can't argue that. And then you can kind of, but his to me at least his rapping style is very like. I don't want to say basic because I don't want to be disrespectful, but it is kind of like very like, you know what I'm talking about? Like I fuck with Wiz, but it's the same thing. Wiz kind of has that same like very basic, like he's rapping about what he's rapping about, but it's like.
So when Wiz first came out, you want to fuck with, man, you crazy, man. Wiz Khalifa. Oh man.
I love Wiz. I love Wiz.
Shit. When he first came out, it wasn't all slow. I don't think it wasn't all slow.
It was not that it's slow, but it's like basic bars though. Like he's not like really. You don't think of Wiz as like a lyricist. You don't really think of Snoop Dogg as a lyricist.
I ain't no goddamn lyricist, man. I don't be, you feel me? Like that's.
But that's what I'm saying.
If
like
go there, I'm gonna go No Cap. No Cap might be top 2 or one of the greatest. I being like real lyrical. You want to go like punch bar, but like line for line, like actually saying some shit. I'm not talking about no mumbo jumbo Lil Wayne shit. I'm not talking about no hippie hoppity, you know what I'm saying? And just rhyme with the bank teller shit. No, I'm talking about if you want to codeine, all that crazy Visine, make that shit rhyme. No Cap gonna do it, man. And Rollo, if you want to go Rollo, you feel me? Like his captions, I mean, what the fuck he be saying, man? But you be like, what, man? That shit be.
Hey, but that's the great thing about it is it's that shit's gonna vary from person to person. My top 5 is gonna look completely different from yours, but you can make an argument for that shit, and that's why I fuck with music so much. That's why I fuck with rap so much. It's just all of it is so objective. Like what you like and what you find appealing is again gonna be different from what you find and what you find appealing. What's gonna stick to you and shit like that.
And we all got a strong argument for each of our
cases. Facts. Yeah. Because a lot of it too is like, for me at least, like back to Kanye, a lot of that shit, like the reason why Graduation is one of my favorites because that shit is like nostalgic to me. That's one of the first albums that I bought. I'm in middle school, like fucking walking to the bus, listening to this shit on my iPod. Like, certain albums will take me to a certain place.
Growing up, man, my pops used to own this little this little league team. We used to play D-Land, the Bulldogs, some shit like that.
Yeah.
And they used to whoop our ass. Not all the time, but they used to whoop our ass on like certain games. But it was one game that really whooped out. I thought it was like a championship game.
Hey, the land's good.
And after they played, it was 8, it was 5. And when they got down and played us, bro, and they whooped our ass, they didn't beat us. We lost by like a point or a touchdown, last minute touchdown, something like that. And they played one song off that Graduation album, man. It was Good Life. I hate a good life for like I hate a good life for like 6-7 years, man. But when I finally realized when I got older, and when I finally realized how good Kanye West was, I was like, man, I was missing out this whole time.
Damn, that shit fucking left you scarred for a little bit, man. Taking you back to the fucking ass whooping.
I used to hate that shit, man. I hated that.
Shit.
They used to be that.
Hey, it be like that sometimes, dog. Hey, you be taking L's and you just gotta fucking roll with it. Like, especially in football. That's why I love football so much. It don't matter how good you are. Somebody can come fuck you up at any given point, and it humbles you. It humbles you so quick.
What it called? Any given moment.
Hell yeah, you got to keep your head on a swivel. Yeah. That's why for me at least, like football, as far as sports, is the closest like comparison to like what life is. Shit comes at you quick. Like you gotta be fucking on your toes. You gotta be aware.
Got kind of in it, man. Shit, I fell on I got talking on my damn knee, man.
Damn.
Any given moment, I was like, fuck. Now I'm thinking about it. Damn.
So that's what.
It was right before a game too, bro. So.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's shit. That's a shitty way to go out.
I'm sorry and all. I was having my phone. I had number 8, bro. I could have got number 1. Now they got me playing kid return, punt return. I'm like that bitch, man. That's why I was, man. That's why I was, because I was the man out there, man. Man, that was like.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like going out of state and playing in a different state made me realize how fast it is in Florida. Cause I felt like I was fast as fuck, dog. I felt like I was fast as shit.
Like, man, I'm like, damn, like, they ain't never seen a juke movie. I'm like, all right, shit, you feel me?
Hell no.
Coach fell in love, man.
Hell yeah.
It was up, man. Got her injured right before the game.
Damn, what, you tore your knee up or?
I think I did some. I fucked my ACL up.
Ah, damn.
Had water in my knee, but I still played. I wasn't gonna go up.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna go up miles, states away and not play.
Yeah, nah, I feel that.
I got a little highlight tape of that, bro.
Hey, fuck. Hell no, that shit was wild to me. I felt like I was so much faster. I felt like I was fucking moving at like, it's like I knew like. Listen, like I said, I wasn't bad down here. I was a good little athlete. I had like D1 schools looking at me. I just had bad grades. So I was going to go to this small school, get my grades up, get some tape, and then transfer over. But I went to Virginia. I'm like, God damn, like, ain't no way the competition level is that different.
They don't have documentaries on it. Damn, you got to go out there. Like, at the time, we had to go out there and figure out what it was. You feel me?
Yeah.
Then it started coming out with what was the Netflix show, man? When you watched the little Juco shit.
Oh, fucking man! I know what you're talking about. Hell yeah!
And as that going on, that was the time I was going on too, man. So I'm watching them fuck up just as I'm fucking up too. Damn, bro.
Damn, actually, the quarterback that I played with in high school, he played against that team. He wasn't on the team that they were doing the documentary. Damn, I wish I remember the name, but he played against them. He was on one of the episodes. Yeah, he coaches. I think he's a coach at Lake Brantley now. I think he's their head coach, but. Yeah, man, fucking football to me, like I said, that shit. I met some of my lifelong friends there. That built bonds with them. But again, just like the correlation from football to like real life and all the lessons that you could take from that into real life is fucking. That shit is priceless. You can't, you can't
That's
really.
You need to tell the young kids to take heed on what your coaches and
facts.
Those that teach you, like, take heed to what they saying because they been through it. You feel me?
Yeah.
We going through it now, but they been through it. You feel me? So, and that's all coming to me, man.
Yeah, for real. Who do you feel like? You felt like you had a good, solid foundation as far as like parents, things like that, like mentors in your life. Like, is there anyone in particular that you kind of give more credit to as to as like how you are, who you are as a person right now, the things you admire about yourself and shit like that?
Yeah, man. I always give credit to my mama, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Dukes was always in my corner no matter what, right or wrong. What I'm saying? So my mama for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was at the gym 2 days ago, and I was talking to some dude in the sauna. He said, "Yeah, I'm a minister. I help mentor kids and all this other shit." And I started talking to him about that, and when you talk to people like that, it really makes you realize how important that shit is. And if you're lacking that as a kid, like obviously, like there's ways around it, and you can persevere from that shit, but you don't really understand the importance of like having somebody guiding you and, having your back and feeling like you have that security blanket until, you're older and you're able to reflect on that type of shit and realize like, damn, like, they were trying to fucking help me out. They were trying to guide me. They weren't trying to fucking,
they weren't trying to tell me wrong.
Yeah. But it takes that comes with maturity. That comes with age. That comes with, life, man. Shit. Is there anything like in particular, is there a certain like point in your life where you kind of felt like, you felt yourself transitioning from like a boy to a man? Like, is there something specific or just kind of?
Man, I ain't really, trying to like, I ain't got no sad story or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Like, man, I always felt like I always had to like be a step ahead of everybody.
All right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really, fuck, man. Damn, yeah, but nah.
Hey, I asked a good question, man.
Yeah,
I fucking.
We asked a question one more time, but I ain't like that hit, man.
Nah, like is there like a turning point in your life where you felt like you kind of felt yourself transitioning from like being a kid, being a boy to like, all right, now I need to start doing some grown shit, or like just when shit just started clicking for you, I guess.
Yeah, man. I kind of always felt like I always had to. Like, I don't say be a man, but like I say, be a step ahead of everybody, man. Shit.
And that's a beautiful thing though. Some people got it like that. Yeah. Some people are just got it like that, and they figure it out early. And
you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I grew up poor or nothing like that. But,
no, I'm talking about just like mentally though, like mentality wise.
You
like
feel me? Like you gotta like shit. I wasn't 7'5".
Yeah.
Like I really had to, you know what I'm saying, make sure I had my ducks in order, man.
Yeah.
I was really I stayed alert. You feel me? Like I kept my head on the swivel. I wasn't no dumbass, man. Like I made sure, like I really made sure. I kept straight because at any given moment, man, y'all get that shit can go left, bro. Like for real, especially coming where I come from, man. Sheesh, boy, if you like that bit lollygagging for real, acting like you don't know what's going on, your ass was fucking.
That's it. That's it.
Man, shark meat, boy.
Yeah, fuck. And like I said, you know, that's good though. I mean, like, you know, for me at least, I feel like I always had good judgment, but there was like a certain point in my life around like 22, 23 years old where I'm like, all right, like I need to start letting go of certain things. I need to start moving on from certain things, you know, forgive people for certain things and understand that this life is what I'm going to make of it. You know, whatever relationships I want to build, you know, however I want my life to go, whatever direction I want my life to go, like a certain percentage of that has to falls on me, but it also has to come from me letting go of stuff and stop blaming other people for shit and stuff like that, and take responsibility for what I can take responsibility for, forgive for what I can forgive, and then keep it fucking moving.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man, because that what you just said was a deep question, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was a deep question, man. I feel like that's a question that all men should be asked, though. Like, when did you feel like you transitioned into from a kid to a man, bro?
Yeah.
Shit, you know, like, we all had a childhood, bro. But,
facts.
you know, like, when you think about it, you know, like, we think we were... Man, but hell no, like,
bro.
Yeah, hell no. Cause I'm like, no, like, really, no, I'm like, damn, like, I'm like, nigga, I really just fucking grew up. I'm like, damn, bro, like, we talking about letting shit go. I'm like, man, that's being grown. When you know how to take accountability for your shortcomings or your wrongs, or like no one want to forgive a person, or like, you know what I'm saying, just move on from certain situations. I'm like, damn, like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I'm just now learning how to like forgive people or move on, forget things, bro.
Yeah,
shit, like,
bro. Because I mean, and the thing, because the thing for me at least, it was like I got to a point where I just felt like I was holding on to so much shit. I had fucking resentment towards, you know, who adults in my life, fucking this, fucking that. This happened because of this, whatever. And like I just felt like. And again, I didn't grow up poor. I didn't grow up bad or in a bad neighborhood or anything like that. But, you know, just certain things happen throughout my life that I'm like, damn, well, I wish this person would have, you know, come through for me a little bit more. Like I was expecting more from this person. And then, you know, as a teenager, as a kid, you start.
And you resent them because you be like, damn, you really could have came through for me. But, you know, like, now I'm saying, like, now I'm grown, like, I know how life is, bro.
Facts.
I'm saying, like, shit ain't perfect. Ain't nothing gonna never be perfect, bro. So,
especially like
and that's when you learn to forgive people, bro, because if I was in your same shoes, I might have did the same thing.
Right,
you feel me?
right.
Like, who knows, bro? You feel me? Like, once you get that through here, you'll learn to have you'll learn to live with peace, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, have a clear heart, man.
Man, that's why I'm chilling most of the time. I know how to come to
control life, bro. For real.
Not at all. You think, and the thing is that you think you can, and once you think you got something figured out, life will be like, nah, you ain't got shit figured out. Sit back down. Like that shit is fucking.
Learn how to flow with life.
Hell yeah, that shit'll humble you real fucking quick, real fucking quick.
Yeah.
Oh man, do you feel like any of that stuff as far as, I guess, like I guess like the growing up stuff and things like that, do you think that at any point that reflected in your music, or do you just keep like, do you have a certain like subject matter that you stick to in your music?
Yeah, no, but I kind of feel like on my grams pass, I kind of like cut off like speaking on like how I actually feel, like, cause that's why like I lean towards like saying Juice and them are like my favorite, because they mastered on how to put their feelings on the track. You feel me? Like, and not a lot of people can do that, bro. Like, kind of like what you went through, what you going through, how you feeling. That takes a lot, bro. Like, and I think that's why they one of the greatest, bro. Cause like they save lives, bro. You feel me? They might be gone, but they live on forever, bro. Cause you know what I'm saying, what they talk about, people really do go through. You feel me? People really do like all that traumatized. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, shit. I mean, I cut it off, man, because you know, like that should be hard, bro. Like to really like put your feelings on the track. Knowing you want to though, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, and that be the crazy part about the game. But I figure I'll come back to it though. You feel me? Like right now I'm on just turn everybody up right now.
Yeah.
But like I know deep down inside, like I wanna like kind of like let this pain go. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, if that makes sense, man. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel that too, because like it's hard to talk about stuff and process stuff when you're still going through it. It's easier. It's when you're able to look back and reflect. It's a lot easier to point things out. It's like, oh yeah, I was this here, or I was doing this at this point. When you're going through it, like you realize it, but it's a lot harder to process it and go through it at the same time. Like you got to go through it and then process it. For me, at least, that's what I've kind of come to figure out. Like it's hard to do both.
Way, though. Yeah, it is though. It is. I mean, it's hard to do anyone though. You want to be real though, cause
I mean, yeah, that shit ain't easy.
If you, for me, like I'm going, so like I'm really like going. I ain't trying to stop. You feel me? Like I tell God all the time, let me quit for nothing, man. Like shit, I sleep on the road on the show, which I have. You feel me? And I got dead that night too, man. With Bel Air, but yeah, man. Like I tell God all the time, man. Shit, let me stop for nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? This what I want. You know what I'm saying? This what I chose. You feel me? Ain't no looking back. You feel me?
Facts.
Yeah, man.
I feel like a lot of people too will fucking ask for something. When they get it, they don't really understand what they're getting themselves into, and then they'll be like, "Oh no, what the fuck? Like this is not what I asked for." I'm like, "No, that's exactly what the fuck you asked for. You didn't do your due diligence. You didn't know what the fuck you were asking for."
Man, they say you can't pray for rain and can't deal with the mud. Right? You feel me? Like,
facts.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's what life consists of. You feel me? Good and the bad.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be life without bad or the good. You feel
Facts.
Me? Like, or the dark. You need both of them to prosper. You feel me? So like, I don't think people really understand that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if you ask for something, the good going to come, but you also have to deal with that too, though. You feel me? So
yeah,
it's not meant for everybody, for real.
Nah.
Like, cause shit, I done lost some shit I thought I'd never lose. You feel me? Like, you just be like, damn. But I did ask for that though. You feel me? So,
yeah.
All right, God. Leading the way, I'm following. You feel me? So,
Yeah, and I mean that's part of it too. You kind of have to have like a blind faith too. Like if you kind of have to like, you kind of have to all right, this is what I want. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my head down and work, and hopefully when I look up in 3 months, 6 months, a year, however long, I've made some progress.
3 months, 2 months, 4 months. It's never gonna be that either though. Maybe, but nah.
Yeah, no.
It's gonna be a while though for sure.
Yeah.
He gotta test you, bro. He gotta really push you through the test, man, to see if this is what you really want, man. Because a lot of people can say they want it, but deep down they don't really want it. It's just a facade. It just look good to them. It look good to them at that moment.
Yeah.
But deep down, it's not what you needed, man.
I feel like that kind of plays into like social media shit now too, because people will fucking just see you're only posting the good shit on social media. You don't really see a lot of people unless you're on Facebook. Then you see people fucking posting themselves crying and all that fucking bullshit.
I'll never leave Facebook.
But like on Instagram and shit, more specifically, and like it really is like I'm just showing you the best parts of my life. I'm showing you the fruits of my labor. I'm not showing you what it took to get to this. Mm-hmm. And then people will fucking this is what I want. I want that. And like I was saying, and then they don't understand the hard work, the ups and downs, the roller coaster ride that it took to get to that point.
Yeah, man. It's in the Bible. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's why like I do kind of like I got my how can I say it? I got my doubts and
yeah, of course, everyone does. Yeah,
I got my doubts in the Bible, but for the most part, it's a God on life in that motherfucker for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's lessons and shit like that God put in us. Well, I don't say God technically, but you know what I'm saying. But that God put in us for us to like go about life with it. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things in there. You feel me? And you if you read a certain story in that bit, you'll really find a story that matches your life, bro. You be like, man, what the fuck? You feel me? So it's like, it's there for you, though.
Yeah. Nah. Mm-hmm. I feel that. You're religious person?
Not really, but I feel like I'm more so on the education side of it, you feel me? Like my brother said I was a hotel, you feel me? I had to do my research on that bit. But I kind of agree with it, you feel me? Like,
yeah.
But I'm a Christian, y'all. I guess, you feel me? But I'm more so like I'm on a journey where I'm learning about like the history of the Bible, history of like you know what I'm saying, like my, you know what I'm saying, my culture, whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, you feel me? Like I always been into history anyway, you feel me?
Yeah.
It's interesting, you know, you feel me? Because that shit really like
you learn a lot that way.
And the people involved with the Bible itself, you feel me? That's what really like, I'm gonna say run the world, but you know what I'm saying, got dealings with what we got going on in today's society, for real, for real. And it's like, damn, like at the end of the day, like what if that was like a map or like a game, you feel me? To see if society would. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. History tells us that religion was used to control, man. So that shit really be like interesting as fuck, though. You be like, damn, I know God ain't damn. I don't say this strict, but you know what I'm saying. God ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's a certain way He wants us to live, and that's that. I don't think it should be.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I feel like there's a certain, to an extent, I feel like there's a certain way to live. Obviously, like for me at least, I'm not very religious. I'm more spiritual. I feel like I'm just kind of, you know, I guess more hippie in that sense.
I feel like we all spiritual.
Yeah, I mean, religion and spirituality are like one and the same thing. Like it's you know, one is just more organized than the other.
Like once you get down to the nitty gritty of it all aligns with each other.
Yeah,
it has to. You feel me? So.
Yeah, I mean, because even if you look across like all different types of religions, it's all similar stories. They all have a prophet. They all have a God. They all have, you know, the messages are very similar and things like that.
I just feel like I just want to know which one is the real version. You feel me?
I feel like it's all variations of the same story, you know, because like, listen, if you come from you know, the United States, you have your own perspective, but if you're someone in Asia, you know, you have your own perspective, but it, you know, again, all these stories from different parts of the country.
I don't want to go there, but I gotta go there. You feel me? But see, look, okay, I'm from America. You feel me? So I have to talk about it. You feel me? Like they tell us in movies, like I can't remember which movie it was, but they gave like slaves a certain Bible to read so that they can get their faith back up. You feel me? Like, but that wasn't like the original Bible. They made it to, you know what I'm saying? That's like, but that's the current Bible that we're reading today. It was the same one. And it's like, and that's what I think. You feel me? And I'm like, damn, but that some not matching up. They giving us false hope.
Well, I feel like that lines up a lot with what's going on today, and just like today's climate with like the news and like fake news and all this shit. Like people, I feel like people just in general, regardless of what you believe or don't believe, like it's getting too much of like, we have too much control of narratives and things like that, and people are too worried about like, I guess, how they're perceived or how they're not perceived. So if they can change something and make it lean more towards their way, they'll do it and not, you know, even think twice about it, instead of just giving the fucking real. And like, listen, everyone fucks up. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody does something. Like, no one's fucking perfect. And you're trying to paint yourself as like
here's another side to that though. If you give the people the real, and there's just say, for instance, there is no God. What's to stop me from killing you right now? And going to kill the next motherfucker. Like,
nah, facts.
If there's no heaven or hell, you feel me?
Yeah. No, and I agree with that. Like, you know, there's definitely, you know, rules and laws and morals and things like that. I feel like important, especially if you're trying to keep society like civilized and things like that. Mm-hmm. So like you said, so you don't just have fucking dudes just running up and fucking just going on a killing sprees just for the fuck of it. But also, like, you know, there's that gray area of like when it's too much regulation and too much rules, too much. You know what I mean? Because at the same time, you still gotta let people make mistakes. You still gotta let people do things and not have one mistake fuck up their whole life. You know, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, there's that fine line between that. So, you know, I definitely agree, because especially me, like. I was raised to question things, never take things for face value. Like, if someone's telling me something and it's not really fucking vibing with me, right? Like, ask questions and kind of be annoying with it and just question shit. But also, like, there's that part of me that also understands, like, there's rules and laws and things for a reason. not everybody can handle freedom. People want freedom, but don't really know what that shit is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we hitting right now, my boy. I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
People want that shit, but don't really understand what freedom is. Because true freedom is, like you said, if someone had the fucking thought of killing somebody and then they want to go kill 5 more people, that's freedom right there. I mean, that's a part of it.
We kind of need laws though, cause shit, look at the shit with Trump and all these man, shooting up schools like that. Yeah, we kind of do need.
Yeah, of course. There's the.
I want to know who thought of that shit. Though they was real smart though, bro. Cause damn, they fucked up in the world and sense, but they also knew what they was doing though. Cause fuck, man. Imagine if they left it like kind of like lawless, bro. It'd be some shit, man.
Well, I think people naturally kind of like want some type of guidance. Like for me at least, I feel like people want to feel like they have freedom and feel like they have free will, but also like want to feel like they have something to look towards when, you know, kind of like either for something to blame or when something's going wrong and they're trying to get out of something. But, you know, one way or the other, like, again, there's that fine line. It's that, you know, right in that fence of like, I want to do what I want, but also like, I want to be comfortable too and know that like, if shit goes south, I have something to fall back on.
Exactly, yeah.
And, you know, that kind of, you know, that's where I feel like a lot of...
That's why I say there got to be a God, though, because something deep down inside us anyway tell us, like, I mean, you know, for the most part, for most people, you feel me? Like, to have a good compass in your, you know what I'm saying, your system, bro. Like, I feel like, you know, like most people, I won't say most people, some people got it, though, for real.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Even if we didn't have a word, I still feel like there's a God out there, though, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like that's just kind of like an innate feeling, like an instinct that people have, like, just kind of like... I mean, because if you think about it, if you just look at it from like the perspective of like just like nature and shit like that, there's like a pecking order in nature. So eventually, there's always something like there's always a bigger fish essentially. So like if you look at it from that aspect, humans are the dominant, you know, species, the dominant race in the world. But there's got to be something above us because there's always in the natural order. There's always something. So like, but the thing is that we're so smart that we're able to figure a lot of things out. Figuring out what's above us is one of the things that people will have been arguing for fucking centuries and centuries.
Since the beginning of the time.
So it's like that's where the different religions come in. That's where the different beliefs, spirituality, you know, people who believe in fucking flat earth, all these that's where all that shit stems from. Is that curiosity is, you know, it seems like people are too smart for their own good sometimes.
Real shit though. Yeah, real shit. They think too deep into it.
Hell yeah. And sometimes shit ain't that deep.
Yeah, you feel me?
Sometimes it is, but sometimes it's not.
And that's how I feel about the Bible. It ain't that deep. You feel me? It just live. You know, I feel like it's live good. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Praise your creator. You feel me? Treat the next person how you want to be treated. That's that. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And there's something, and I feel like a lot of people too, like, at a certain point, you know what's right and what's wrong. You get that feeling in your stomach. If you know you're doing something wrong and you know you're doing something right, you get that gut feeling. Now, whether you decide to continue to do it or not, that's on you. But like, when people try to, you know, bring up that excuse, it's like, oh, well, I didn't know any better and this, that, whatever. It's like, come on now. Like, obviously, there's certain cases where that is true. But like most of the time, I feel like people are just, you know, they're looking for an excuse. Or, you know, as long as you can justify something, you can make it okay in your head on whatever it is. You know, whether it's, you know, some little petty theft thing or you're over here really fucking people over and shit like that. As long as you can justify that shit, you know, people will continue to do that stuff. And that's kind of where it's like, oh, you know, and then people wonder why shit's happening to them or why shit is the way it is or why their life is the way it is. It's like, well, you know, just, you know, backtrack on your life.
That's why I say the spirituality. You know what I'm saying? We are spiritual in some way because the energy you put out into the world, get back, you feel me?
Yeah.
If you out there robbing, killing, eventually it'll come back on, you feel me?
You believe in karma? You believe in karma?
Yeah. Karma came for me a couple times.
Shit, I know from experience. Shit. Damn, ain't that the truth? Where do you feel like, and I guess this one, we get into this last thing before we get out, but I did see you post something the other day that it was something like, the next person that makes me fall in love with them is going to be the one or some shit like that. What's that? Listen, you know that relationship stuff is always the juicy stuff. That's the stuff that people want to hear.
Yeah. Man, you a messy motherfucker, man.
Hey, be as vague as you need to be, dog. Be as vague as you need to be.
I got to. Promise.
Hey, facts.
But nah, man, you know, I'm a Cancer, bro. So I naturally like.
Yeah.
That I want.
When's your birthday? I don't really believe in
the 2nd of July.
Oh, bet. All right.
You know, so I'm a Cancer.
Yeah.
Second day, but you know, shit, love. You know what I'm saying? Love is something that I always needed, wanted. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I can go without it, of course, but shit, you know, like, damn, you know, like that pose out. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Sometimes, you know, nigga need a little love. That shit. Damn. You know,
hey, for real though.
Yeah,
nah, I be like that though. I feel like, for me at least, like I feel like some of my biggest lessons came from heartbreak.
Come on, man.
Man, that's when I feel like I did the most growth.
That's when I really started geeking up, man. You told my ass up, dog. God, I got in the booth for years. Nigga, I was like, hold on.
Hey.
Bitch got me fucked up. Hey. Yeah, man. Change Them. You gotta listen to that song. Change Them, y'all. That was my first song, A Heartbreak. I was like, damn, bitch. Like,
why you do me like that?
Come on.
Why you gotta be like that?
Why you changing on me, dog? Why you changing on me, dog?
Hey, that's like, just like football, love will fucking humble you real quick. That shit will fucking humble you real fucking quick.
Look, man, boy, yeah, man. Cause I got a homeboy who died off love, man. What's the
damn.
Austin ass, man, high school. Got too deep in love, man, you know. But
yeah, I mean, and it's a beautiful thing. Listen, I'm definitely someone that, you know, I appreciate that shit. Both of my parents been divorced several times, so like I have a different. The way that I love, I feel like, is a lot more unconditional because of that. Because I've seen people that have been
my people got divorced too, man. And when I seen it, like I was still kind of like I was young. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you know, like it made me have more appreciate. It made me appreciate more. I'm gonna say more, but it made me appreciate like women in general. I was gonna say black women, but women in general. You feel me? Like you know what I'm saying? Like shit. You know, us as men, we you know we could do whatever the fuck we want to do, but you know, like women, like they really like have a way like they have to go about things.
Yeah.
You know, like we can live like barbarians. They can't. You feel me?
Yeah.
And like I like seeing my mama like, you know what I'm saying, like do her thing, you know what I'm saying, on her own.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, like women are really strong, bro.
Yeah.
Like I don't think they get their credit for it.
Nah,
like,
for sure.
Are strong as fuck.
For sure. And I feel like I lucked out in that aspect because I grew up around women. I got 2 sisters. I got an older, younger sister. My mom.
My boy,
I got my mom. My aunt lived across the street from me. Both of my cousins on my mom's side are girls. Yeah, so shit. On my mom's side, I'm the only grandson. I'm the only boy.
Damn,
yeah, so shit. Like I was able to see that shit growing up, and you know, on top of that, both of my sisters have their masters. Both of my cousins have their masters. I
know your sisters look out though. I ain't gonna lie. I know they look out, boy.
Yeah, no, listen, they set great examples for me. So like obviously like so growing up, seeing that shit, I knew like, all right, I know there's women out there like that. Now when I went out into the world and was exploring and exploring that shit.
Didn't meet no. I ain't gonna lie. You know you saying that? I didn't meet no college women at all, man. That's crazy, man. Even going to college, man. What the fuck, man? But now I am though. You know what I'm saying? But fuck, man. I wish I would have ran into some college women in my earlier days.
Yeah, no, I definitely. But that's the thing. It kind of gave me that perspective of like, because I would go out and I did my thing. I had I wasn't a saint growing up. You're going through puberty. You're going through all this shit. You got people telling you this, you're that, and you're a young man, so you're growing and going through it. So. I did my fair share, of dirty shit, but I also have my fair share of dirty shit done to me. So it's like you start, you start understanding, and like that's where growing up with the strong women that I did in my life, it helped me realize to not get jaded.
They taught you game, man. I wish
Facts.
I with all women, man. Fuck.
And not even like directly, it was very indirectly, because like my love life and all that, I keep kind of, unless I'm dating somebody, I keep that away from my family. Like I'm not bringing just random girls over, nothing like that. But like being able to see that,
I ain't even brought a girl around there in a minute, though, man. These hoes be terrible these days, man. Fuck. I ain't brought a girl around my mama in a minute.
Hey, listen, it's
fucking shitty.
It's
dog.
rough. It's rough.
I always telling my dog, man, if you got a girl right now, but you been with her for a minute, stay with her. She good, man. Cause this ain't nothing.
Yeah, dog. It's the same shit. Same fucking tired out, played out shit. But I mean, that's again, I feel like social media plays a big part of that too. Because I'll talk to women about it, and they'll start saying, the general stereotypical stuff about man that they ain't this, they ain't shit, they ain't that, blah de blah. I want my man to be this, but not like that. But it's like my thing is like you got to stop looking at it from like a female and male perspective. You got to look at it as like that's a person. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, dog. Go ahead. Nah, but it's like I feel like a lot of people will, use those things as crutches and shit like that. Oh, well, all girls are like this or all guys are like this. Like, nah, listen, break it down to a simplest form. We're all people. We all have basic necessities. We need food, water, shelter. We need some type of sense of community. We want love.
I feel like us as men, we don't play. When we talk to a girl, we don't play by that shit. Right? You feel me?
Yeah.
He playing because like I be straightforward with this like shit like let's get in a relationship, like let's be faithful to each other, man. These hoes don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm like, damn, no real shit, man. These hoes don't give a fuck about no relationship.
Hey, listen, like I feel you, dog. I feel you. It definitely because there was this one chick I was talking to and I listen. Like I said, I've done my fair share of dirty shit, but as I've gotten older, I started realizing like just
it's
being honest.
You want some real, man.
Yeah, so like I started talking to this chick, and I was honest with her. I told her straight up, like, listen, I'm not ready for a relationship right now, but I do want to continue with you. This, that, whatever. I thought we were exclusive, bro. The whole time she was, still fucking other people, and her reason she told me is that like she didn't want to look dumb. I'm like, well, fuck, like, so you make me look dumb in the process? Like, goddamn.
You don't give a damn.
Like, and I think that's
I don't know why the hell she told you. That's crazy.
Hey, listen, I appreciate it. Even if it's something I don't want to hear, I appreciate the truth as it comes to me.
What made her told her she must have got a nigga? I ain't gonna lie. She must have got a nigga on your ass. And the nigga had to convince her to text you because I have never met a bitch that do that. That's crazy.
Hey.
Tell you, I'm fucking up, man. Well,
I called her out on it. I called her out on it, and because I was piecing things together, I called her out on it.
Called her out on the folks, man. That's what these hoes do. Shit, they gonna fuck.
Cause that's how I am. Fuck, like, cause that's how. Like, I'm just gonna be honest from the jump. Whether I'm fucking with you, whether I'm not, whether I'm fucking with other people, while I'm fucking with you, whether I'm not, whether I'm just having fun. Like, I'm just gonna keep it. I'm transparent, so there's no, you can't question anything. You can't be mad at me for nothing.
When you deal with women, brother, I ain't gonna lie, brother. I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck what they got going on. I learned, bro. I'm telling you, just going through these these pain, like going through, like, man, I don't give a damn no more, man. If you a bug up front, I'll peep it. If you not, like, I can see through that shit now. You feel me?
Yeah.
All right, no, going on these days. You feel me? That's why I be like, relationships are like the last thing that I do need right now. I'm not even gonna hold you, man. But like, I'm a Cancer, so I naturally do want one, but. Shit, I done been through the worst with the relationships, man. These hoes do not fuck off, man. These hoes do not play, so I'm just locked in right now. And but see, you gotta really understand that though, like you don't own a bitch either though. You feel me? Like what she got going on is what she got going on. She her own person. If she want to go fuck Tim, Sam, and Bucket, what you gonna do? You feel me? Like, cause you gonna go fuck Samantha, Brittany, and Letitia. You feel me? So like, if you doing it, like you can't be mad at her. Either, you feel me? Especially when y'all not exclusive though. You feel me? So like, And that's what I learned though, you feel me, and that comes with time though, you feel me, like that's
if somebody wants to be with you, they'll be with you. Yeah, essentially.
And you don't know that from the jump. I ain't like you don't know that from the jump though. You feel me? Like I done been through it. You feel me? Like I know now. You feel me?
Yeah, but even then, that's the thing. Like for me at least, like because the way I see it is like there's really like 4 types of relationship. There's family, friends, business, romantic. Mm-hmm. The family, you kind of like the expectation is already set. You're my mom, you're my sister, you're my cousin. That expectation's already set. Yeah. With friendship, I feel like that's probably the lowest maintenance relationship. Yeah, it is. Because it's like you're just there to be there for each other. Hear me out. We'll laugh. All that other shit.
Put that last. Like, but I ain't got all of it tough though.
Well, it's not last. It's just like I feel like it's the lowest maintenance. Yeah. Like least expectation. Like I'm expecting like all I want you to do is be honest with me and be real with me. If you're that with me, if you're that with me, then I'll fuck with you for a lifetime. Yeah, really. Business relationship, everything's already put out there. Like, this is what I'm providing. This is what you're providing. This is what we're gaining from it. If we can agree to these terms, bet. If not, no hard feelings. I'll go find someone else to do business with. Yeah. Romantic relationship for me is the toughest one because the expectation is always so high. Yeah. Because most people want to have a monogamous relationship, and with that, most people are expecting the other person to be their everything. And with that is you're setting that person up for failure, because there's no way in hell one person could be everything for another person.
Exactly. No way.
So that's where communication and talking and being honest, upfront, transparent comes into play with it. Most importantly with that, because again, like, I'll be the first to admit, I can't, like, if you're expecting that from me, we might as well just stop talking now, because I'm already going to disappoint you.
Now that you're older, you see it though. Like, you can't do everything for everybody unless
you because you're your own person.
You know, like unless you, I just can't. You feel me? Like,
there's only so many things. You still got to work on yourself too.
You feel me? And that's one thing. That's a part of life though. We're always growing and evolving. Like, I'm gonna always have to work on myself. So fuck, I'm gonna give 100% of me to you, bitch. And I got what am I giving to myself? You feel me? Like, Facts. I'm human, motherfucker. Like, Facts. How I'm gonna give you everything of me? What you giving me? What are you giving me? What am I getting in return? You feel me? Like, so. It's like you say, man. That is a great line though, for real though.
It be like that though. It be like that, and I feel like for me at least, like, that's just shit that I've learned just from trial and error. Honestly, trial and error. Fucking trying it with this chick and not working out. Me meeting a good chick. Oh damn! Like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Kind of pushing that away, and like, oh man, I let one kind of get away. Yeah. You know, and just kind of you got. That's the one thing. Is like it's in romantic relationship, that's something you gotta fucking put yourself out. Some people are lucky and they find it on the first one and they don't gotta date anybody else and they're married for life and they have beautiful family and all that shit. But for the rest of us,
I blame the movies, man. The movies.
Bro, they be saying fucking unrealistic expectations.
People, I thought clubs were like, growing up, I thought clubs were like how we seen it in the movies.
Yeah.
I mean, them bitches fucking lame.
Man, I hate going to the club. And I
thought love was just like I was in the movie, man. That shit fucking terrible, man. What the fuck?
Yeah. Man, that happy ever after shit don't exist. Man.
You need to have a bitch slapping a nigga in the movie or something. That is not love. No way, man. No way.
Shit. Yeah, nah, that shit. Yeah, movies definitely paint they paint that fairy tale picture. Which, you know, but that's the thing. Like, the same thing with music. So you got to understand it's music. You got to understand it's just a fucking movie. Yeah. Like, that shit ain't real. Like, obviously, like, the happy ending is going to be there.
It be real, though.
It can be, but like,
I discount the people that do put real shit on
for sure. But, you know, kind of going back to the beginning of the podcast, like, you know, there's a lot of people now that are just, you know, playing a role, putting on the front, like, playing like this is what I am in my music career, but outside of this, like, I'm just, you know, regular, you know, Joe Schmo and shit like that. And
I feel like that's why a lot of my friends, like, I won't say fell out, but we like just went our own ways though, cause like me, I'm like what I live and what I live and what I do on music is what I live on a daily life. You feel me? I'm not sitting there capping and saying I'm El Chapo. You feel me?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, like, I'm not capping on the mic, man. Like, that's something I wouldn't do music if I was gonna sit there and tell you I'm El Chapo, or you know what I'm saying. I'm you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna give it to you raw, bro. Like, for real. That's what I say. You can't discredit people that's really like putting real shit on the mic,
for sure.
You know, cause it's a hard thing to do, for real.
Yeah, nah. I mean,
cause saying you got $200 million in the bank. You know what I'm saying? 1,400 fucking kilos, that sounds good. You know, of course we want to say that, but nah, man, it ain't fucking real life though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Plus shit.
I feel crazy capping on the mic like that though. You know.
Hey, but people do that shit just because it's fucking.
I know.
Because it's easy. I mean, especially in rap, that's the easy shit to rap about. Like you said, it's hard to rap about how you're actually feeling, things that you're actually going through. You know, real life shit. Because one, it just doesn't sound as cool. Like, if we're being real, it doesn't sound as cool to talk about your feelings than to talk about, like, I'm airing out this fucking bitch. I got fucking 15 kilos on the way here. Like, I'm pushing this. I'm doing that. I'm fucking her. I'm doing, like, that shit is, unfortunately, that's cool. It sounds cooler. It sounds like you're glorifying that shit. But when you talk about how you feel and the trials and tribulations and shit, that shit's not as cool, but it hits more.
I know what you mean, but that's why I say, that's why music is one of the greatest things there is. You feel me? Because some people don't feel like that. You feel me? Some people feel like you got J. Cole's out there. You know what I'm saying? You had the Juice WRLD, shit like that. You feel me? And them the biggest artists ever really live and do it. You feel me? Because they actually living and dying by what they're doing and saying. You feel me? So, you know, it's how you look at it. You feel me?
Facts.
It's how you want to paint your picture. You feel me? Like comparing the top 5 list, whatever. It's
Yeah.
like, how you want yours to go about it, you feel me? But that's how I look at it, though, you feel me?
Yeah. Nah, I feel that, man. I feel that. All right, before we get out there, we're damn hour and 15 easy. But you out of your songs that you've put out, you have a favorite song that you've done, or a favorite artist that you worked with, or
favorite artist I work with, probably Talia way though, for sure. Cause bro was like genuine, and he was from here too though. You feel me?
Yeah.
He was genuine. He was cool. He was pointing me, like showing me like shit in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I was a big ass artist. He a big ass artist too though. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, like seeing a bit how they work, function. I said I ain't seen one before, but seeing how they like work, function, how professional it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I took heed of that shit though. You feel me? Took the lessons that bro gave me. You know what I'm saying? The advice. So bro was definitely my favorite one though, cause you know, like we actually became friends. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever I see bro, it's always genuine love. You feel me? Like so.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, making those genuine connections, especially you know that shit comes few and far in between. So gotta cherish that shit. Favorite song that you put out?
Favorite song, I want to say Changed on Me My Scale. Yeah, Changed on Me My Scale. Probably Changed on Me though. Yeah, probably Changed on Me. Yeah, for sure.
I fuck with that sedated shit. That shit was good.
Yeah, I got my label. They call me catalog kid because I got so much damn music.
Oh,
man.
for real?
Man, I got shit, man. I got so much shit. I got probably 5 albums on my phone.
Oh, damn.
And just a bunch of loose ass songs.
Yeah. Hey, that's how you fucking. That's the hustle right there. Fuck.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit, man. Well, I mean, we did fucking hour 15 real easy. I'm sure we could go for longer, but
yeah.
I appreciate it. Go ahead, plug yourself up. You know, any social media, anything like
man,
that.
Go follow me, man. EA Longway, man. That way, man. The only way, man. You already know what's going on. Shout out to Longway, man. The official Longway company, man. The premium leaf, man. That way, man. You can go get at your local shop brands, man.
Hey,
man. Y'all need to pop out. Also, man, shout out to NWO Foundation, man. My City Sleep On Me events, man. Coming real soon, man. Pop out, man. It's going to be live, turn, whatever you need, food, all that shit, man. You know, just vibing, man, for sure, man.
Word, dog. Well, I appreciate you showing up. I appreciate you reaching out to me and you know, so we can get this going. This episode, 206 of the No Hangover Podcast. Again, follow, subscribe, like, comment, rate, Instagram, Spotify,
everything,
Apple Podcasts, YouTube, all that shit. Everybody love everybody. EA, I appreciate it, dog.
Thank you for having me, brother. It's always a blessing, brother. Yes, sir.
Deuces.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.